Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will talk about 7 strong characters from One Piece with weak Haki. I mean, these characters are strong, but their Haki is weak. But before moving on to, please do subscribe. As you can see, lots of people just watch video, and don't even subscribe. And that makes me very sad. We are very close to 200 subscribers, so please do subscribe. And now, One Piece has no shortage of powerful characters, who are renowned throughout the world for their strength. Most of these characters are endowed with extremely potent devil fruits, that can turn the tide of battle, in the blink of an eye. These individuals are heavily reliant on these powers, and they only focus on improving them. As a result, the other possible weapons in their arsenal, end up suffering. Haki is something that every character can potentially awaken, and master with good training. However, certain strong characters end up ignoring it, causing their Haki to become extremely underwhelming. Number 7. Whitebeard. Old age made him weak. Whitebeard was one of the Yonko, and the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. He was known as the strongest man in the world, and it was mainly due to his incredible physical strength, and devil fruit power. Whitebeard possessed the Gura Gura no Mi, a Paramecia-type devil fruit, that allowed its user to create tremors at will. In his prime, Whitebeard was able to use all 3 types of Haki effortlessly, but lost control as he got older. During the Marineford arc, Whitebeard was extremely sick, and he couldn't even use any of the advanced versions of Haki. Number 6. Crocodile. Crocodile lost to Luffy, despite having tremendous experience. Crocodile is the co-founder of the Cross Guild, which is considered the biggest threat to the Marines. Crocodile was introduced in the Alabasta arc, where he defeated Luffy 3 times. He possesses the Suna Suna no Mi, a Logia-type devil fruit that enables him to create sand at will, despite being an experienced fighter. Crocodile Haki was hardly impressive. He was unable to use it, when Luffy took him down in Alabasta. A lot of time has passed since he was last seen in action, so it will be interesting to see whether his Haki has improved or not. Number 5. Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria let himself go, after losing to Kaido. Gecko Moria was the main antagonist of the Thriller Bark arc. The Shichibukai resided on his massive ship, with a zombie army and other top officers. When he was at his zenith, Moria was able to fight on equal footing with Kaido. It is obvious that his devil fruit power wouldn't have been sufficient, so Moria's Haki must have been the top draw. With time, Moria became more dependent on his Kage no Mi. Due to this reason, his physical abilities in Haki suffered a massive drop. If he were still training, Moria would have had no trouble dispatching Luffy in their fight. Number 4. Portgas d'Ace. Ace did not train his Haki too much. Portgas d'Ace was one of the most promising rookies of his generation. Not long after setting sail, he managed to defeat a Shichibukai, and subsequently, he received an invitation to replace the person he defeated. Ace refused the offer, and eventually ended up as the 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. Ace's fame continued to grow, and his Mera Mera no Mi had a big role to play in it. A single attack powered by his devil fruit was potent enough to destroy a town. However, Ace's Haki was not too impressive. While facing Blackbeard, he couldn't use it to defend himself. Furthermore, Ace's Busoshoku Haki was unable to help him fight Akainu. If he had better Haki, Ace could have countered Akainu's devil fruit ability for sure. Number 3. Don Quixote Doflamingo. Doflamingo has exceptionally weak Haki that was bypassed by law. Doflamingo used to be the king of Dressrosa, and a former warlord of the sea. He was a ruthless individual, who only cared about achieving his goals. To him, everything else was secondary, including the lives of his own family members. Doflamingo had immense control over his Ito no Mi. He could use it to control the movements of other people. Due to his over-reliance on his devil fruit, Doflamingo's Haki was extremely average. This was evidenced by the fact that when he tried to grab Law's sword, he ended up cutting his hand. Number 2. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Law is too dependent on his devil fruit. Trafalgar Law is one of the more talented members of the worst generation. Due to his alliance with the Straw Hat Pirates, Law received a lot more screen time than the other supernovas. Law possesses the Ope no Mi, a Paramecia-type devil fruit that has the power to create rooms. In Wano, Law had to fight Big Mom, alongside Eustace Kid. Both of them were unable to harm her, but that changed once they began to use their devil fruit awakenings. In the fight, Law did most of the heavy lifting, and without his overpowered devil fruit, they would have lost to Big Mom. The two were lucky that Oda nerfed Big Mom on purpose by not letting her use Conqueror's Haki. Following Law's success, he journeyed to another island, but he was caught and defeated by Blackbeard. Number 1. Eustace Kid. Kid was easily demolished by Shanks. Eustace Kid was the captain of the Kid Pirates. He was a supernova, with an impressive 3 billion berry bounty. Kid was heavily involved in the Wano Country arc, where he teamed up with Trafalgar Law to defeat Big Mom. Kid's Haki was so mediocre that he was unable to deal any damage to the Yonko. It was only after he used his Devil Fruit Awakening that Big Mom was hurt. His weak Haki was once again on display when Shanks single-handedly wrecked Kid and his crew. To add insult to injury, Dory and Brigitte destroyed Kid's ship. Okay, one more time let me clear that, all the characters shown in the list are strong but their Haki is weak. And that's enough, see you tomorrow. Bye.